Eat any fruit without spiking blood sugar? Just follow these 3 rules. You love fruit. But if you're over 50 and living with diabetes, you've probably heard it again and again. Fruit is full of sugar. You should stay away. That's frustrating, because fruit is sweet. It's refreshing, it's natural. And deep down you wonder, can I ever enjoy fruit again without fearing a blood sugar spike? Or better yet, can someone with diabetes eat any fruit at all without guilt or danger? The answer is yes, but only if you follow 3 simple, science-backed rules. And once you understand them, not only will fruit stop being scary, it can actually become a powerful part of your blood sugar strategy. Let's clear the confusion, break the fear, and bring back the joy without sending your blood sugar through the roof. But before we dive into the 3 rules, let's answer the big question first. Can people with diabetes really eat fruit, even the sweet ones, and still keep their blood sugar stable? Because if the answer isn't yes, the rest of the video doesn't matter. So let's get the truth straight. Right now. The truth. Can diabetics eat fruit? Let's be honest. You've probably already heard about fruits with low glycemic index. Berries, apples, kiwi, the safe list. But here's the truth. Most people don't miss apples. They miss the bold, juicy, sweet fruits, the ones they were told to avoid. Mango, grapes, ripe bananas, pineapple. So the real question isn't, can I eat berries? It's, can I eat the fruits I actually crave without spiking my blood sugar? And the answer is still yes, but it depends entirely on how you eat them. Because it's not just about what's on your plate, it's about when you eat it, what you eat it with, and how much. Yes, some fruits have a high GI, but GI isn't everything. When you pair fruit with the right foods, when you eat it at the right time, and when you control the portion, you can slow down how sugar is absorbed and keep your blood sugar steady. Even with pineapple, even with mango. So instead of memorizing endless lists of good and bad fruits, I'm going to give you 3 rules that work with any fruit. And once you learn them, fruit won't feel forbidden anymore. It'll feel like freedom, with confidence. So, how exactly do you make that freedom work for you? How do you enjoy even the sweetest fruits without sending your blood sugar through the roof? Here are the 3 simple rules I teach every diabetic I work with. They're easy to follow, backed by science, and most importantly, they work. Rule number 1, when you eat matters most. Never eat fruit on an empty stomach. It's 7 a.m., you're hungry, and sitting on the counter is a ripe banana or a few watermelon slices. You think it's just fruit, it's healthy, right? But here's the truth. When your stomach is empty, especially first thing in the morning, there's nothing in your system to slow down the sugar. No protein, no fat, no fiber, just a fast track to your bloodstream. That's when natural sugar, even from fruit, can cause a quick, sharp glucose spike. Not because the fruit is bad, but because it had no support. Think of it like pouring syrup on a dry sponge. It rushes straight through. So here's the fix. Don't eat fruit first thing on an empty stomach. Instead, make it the last part of your meal, after your body has already started digesting protein, fiber, and healthy fat. This timing slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream. This tiny shift in timing gives your body a buffer, a way to slow down how sugar is absorbed. And over time, that means fewer spikes, better energy, and more control. And yet, timing is only part of the story. Because once you get when to eat fruit right, the next step is knowing exactly what to pair it with. And if you've ever made the empty stomach mistake, leave a quick comment and let me know what fruit it was. You're not the only one, and your story might help someone else too. Don't miss this. Rule number 2 is where strategy truly begins. Let's dive into that now. Rule number 2. What you pair fruit with, the power of combination. You've had lunch, you're feeling good, but now you're eyeing that juicy slice of mango or a bowl of chilled grapes. You hesitate. You remember all the warnings. Fruit is sugar. Sugar is bad. Don't risk it. But here's the thing. It's not the fruit itself that's the problem. It's what you pair it with. Because even the healthiest fruit can cause a spike if it's eaten naked. That is, without a partner. This is where so many people get tripped up. They eat fruit by itself, thinking it's a light, healthy choice. But just 30 minutes later comes the crash. Fatigue, cravings, brain fog. What's going on? When fruit enters your system alone, your blood sugar rises fast. Your body scrambles to respond, and often it overcorrects. The result? That all too familiar blood sugar roller coaster. Solution: add a buffer, a simple, delicious buffer. Here's the golden formula. 1 serving of fruit plus 1 protein or healthy fat equals slower absorption, stable blood sugar, longer satiety. You're not avoiding sugar. You're controlling how it moves through your body. Use it with nuts or seeds. Try a bit of cheese or Greek yogurt. Add a slice of avocado, or even just a boiled egg. Let me bring this to life for you. Mango slices plus a handful of roasted cashews, grapes, a few almonds, or a cube of cheese. Half a banana plus plain Greek yogurt. These combos aren't fancy, but they're incredibly effective. They slow digestion, flatten your glucose curve, and give your body time to respond gently, not frantically. You're not just eating smarter. You're training your body to handle sweetness with strength. But here's the twist most people don't see coming. Even if you get the timing right, even if you master the pairing, there's still one mistake that can undo all of it, and most people never realize it until it's too late. So don't miss what's next, because rule number 3 isn't just the final step, it's the glue that holds everything together. And hey, if you're enjoying this kind of breakdown, hit subscribe. We've got more coming, and you won't want to miss what's next. Keep watching, your next big breakthrough is just ahead. Rule number 3, control your portion, especially with high GI fruits. You've done everything right so far. You didn't eat fruit on an empty stomach. You paired it with protein or healthy fat. You feel good, in control. But then, a bowl of pineapple turns into a mountain. Or that half a mango somehow becomes the whole thing. And just like that, your blood sugar creeps back up. Here's the problem. Even the right fruit, eaten the right way, can still spike you if the portion is too large. Why? Because sugar, even natural sugar, adds up. And some fruits are concentrated with more of it than others. Mango, grapes, pineapple, ripe bananas, they're higher on the glycemic index. That means they convert to sugar faster in your body. So even if you eat them at the right time and pair them well, too much is still too much. This doesn't mean you have to weigh every grape or count every cube. It just means being mindful, not fearful. Here's what portion control can actually look like. Half a mango, not the whole fruit. 10 to 12 grapes, not the entire bunch. A few chunks of pineapple, not a mountain. Half a banana, especially when fully ripe. Think of it this way. Fruit isn't the villain, but it does need guardrails. And portion is your steering wheel. Simple, practical, empowering. Want to build a better plate? Try this. Balanced meal, sensible fruit portion, protein-fat pairing. That's your new formula for peace of mind. This isn't restriction. It's freedom with wisdom. Because when you're confident in your choices, you don't have to fear food. You get to enjoy it again. With joy, not guilt. But even with these 3 rules, there's still one thing that makes all the difference. A mindset shift that turns these tips into lifelong habits, without stress, guilt, or overwhelm. Don't miss what's next, because how you think about food is just as important as what you eat. Let's take this one step further, together. Turn rules into real freedom. So, let's take a breath and bring it all together. You've just learned 3 clear, science-backed rules that can finally make fruit feel safe again. Not forbidden. Rule number 1, never eat fruit on an empty stomach. Give your body a buffer. Rule number 2, pair it with protein or fat to steady energy and avoid spikes. Rule number 3, watch your portions, especially with high GI fruits. Quick recap. Which of these rules surprised you the most? Leave a comment below. I'd love to know which one you'll try first. Comment 1, or 2, or 3. Simple, doable, life-changing. It's not about giving things up. It's about gaining control and knowing how to enjoy what you love without guilt. And here's the best part. Once you apply these rules, fruit stops being a fear and starts becoming part of your strategy. But fruit is just one piece of your day. If you really want to take charge of your blood sugar, you have to start the day right. And that's exactly what we'll talk about next. The top 5 best breakfasts every diabetic must try. Meals that taste good, keep you full, and help stabilize your glucose all morning long. So don't miss that, because your next meal might be the best decision you make all day. If this video helped you, go ahead and tap like or share it with someone you care about. And if you're ready to build a smarter morning routine, I'll see you in the next one. You deserve mornings that feel good and numbers that stay steady.